Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to another edition of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Tonight, we're going to have an exclusive interview with a young gentleman coming out of New York City in the Bronx. Hispanic gentleman. He's coming up in the Latino community. He's done great things in the wrestling business and indie promotions, and we're hope to hearing from him today to see what he's going to say inside and out. We're going to welcome into the show Mr. Sebastian Cage. We're going to plug his video the moment he joins us, and we should be expecting him within a few minutes so we can have him tell us about his story, tell us about his career, growing up in the Bronx, growing up in New York, see how that goes. So let's welcome him in, and let's send him this invitation. Alright, we're just waiting for him to come along. And there he is, Mr. Sebastian Cage. We're going to add him in right now. He should be coming on very shortly. Just press accept. Mr. Cage. Okay, I think we're having a little difficulty here. Let's see if we can get him on. While we're waiting for him, fans, definitely tune in this Friday. We're, as we mentioned, we're coming up with a lot of different topics. We're doing it randomly. We're not announcing it.
You.
Sebastian Cage.
What up? What up?
Chilling, man. It's chilling,
man. I know we had a little difficulties back then. We couldn't do it, but it's good to have you on the show, man.
We're here, man. We're here. What's up?
I'm good, man.
I'm good, man.
We know you from New York.
We know you from New York. The Bronx.
I'm a native from New York.
I'm a native from New York too. I just moved here to Florida. You know what I mean? I know how it is to live that Bronx life.
As a Latino.
In the Bronx, how has it been for you to join professional wrestling, and what obstacles had you had to go through?
I mean, it was good, man. It was it usually takes the road is a little harder when you starting from the bottom right into the business. You know, you got to pay your dues and go through the whole process. But you know, overall, I feel like I bring a lot of fun into the environment. You know, I mean, the whole lit nation that I got going on, a lot of people gravitate towards that. And I feel like that's a little bit of myself, you know, with the volume turned up. But it's fun, you know. I had to go through what everybody has to go through, you know, intensive training, you know, traveling a lot of miles for nothing, you know what I mean? But for opportunity, though.
Yeah.
You know, and that everything, eventually it turns into something, you know? But
No,
you got to pay the dues.
No, absolutely.
Like you said, you got to pay your dues in this business. Many people have. You've seen greats like Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Seth Rollins. All these guys started in the indie scene, you know what I mean? They had to work their way up, going to ring production, taking the ring apart, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I see you were part of the... is it the Plátano Players?
It was the Plantain Players.
Plantain Players.
And I've seen a few guys there.
We had going.
Yep, I've seen a few guys there. Cha-Cha Charlie, you know, who we had on the show too.
Yeah, my boy.
Merengue also was in that group. Being a part of that faction, how did that feel to you? You know, like just getting all these stars coming together and just letting loose and just causing havoc on everybody else.
To me, it was fun because it was the first time I've ever seen a group of Dominicans out of all together. You know what I mean? In a group, because you know, there's always they got these little cliques of like, you know, because it's mostly Puerto Ricans and Mexicans and I'm not trying to bring the racial thing there, but I'm just saying it's mostly Puerto Rican and Mexican groups that you'll see they'll be like successful and they'll be like together. But that one was like the first I seen of like a bunch of like every member in that picture in that group was Dominican. You know what I mean? So it was something different. We bring something to the was mad fun. It was super fun. You know,
No, that's
we gotta
good,
try to
man.
get it back up.
Good, man.
Well, I got your
I got your information from Anthony Cole.
Excellent promoter. He's told me a lot
Excellent
about
promoter.
you.
He's told me a lot about you. He's told me a lot of
about the professional wrestlers in New
about
York
the
City.
professional wrestlers in New York City.
Have you ever thought of
Have you ever thought of coming down south
to wrestle people in
to
Florida?
wrestle people in Florida? There's a lot of wrestling promotions here in Florida,
I'm sure they
and
can
I'm sure they can definitely get a talent just as you, you know, fast, high flying, with your skills. I saw one of your matches, and how would that feel if they would to offer you to come to Florida?
I'll be down, definitely. Like my friend Vince Steele, he wrestles out there, and that company that Charlie wrestles there. I think it's CCW, like double CW. That company Charlie, he was a champion there, and Vince Steele was telling me about coming down and showing him what I got out there. I'm like, you know what? I'll consider it, but right now the schedule is tight, so I'm trying to make the time and put in the effort and fly out there, see what's up with Florida, because I know that down there is where it's at.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've been to a lot of promotions here. And I've seen certain people that fight here. Former WWE greats, Carlito and Jack Swagger, Jesse Neal, a lot of guys here.
There's been a lot of guys here.
They still got it. And I can imagine you coming over here and taking on these veterans and taking on these newcomers here. Pretty red hot. Pretty red hot. I ask this question to every superstar that I bring on the show. If you had a choice right now, one person to have a dream match, it could be anybody, past, present, future. Who would it be?
That's a tough one, bro. I can name a couple. I would say.
I'll give you three.
Three? All right, cool. That's what I was about to say. Can I say at least three? I would say my favorite wrestler, for a lot of people that don't know, Shawn Michaels. Young Shawn Michaels. That would be sick. Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, and let me see. And young Jeff Hardy. That would be like that'll be top of the charts right there. Main event.
Those are actually three great picks that you actually put up there. Shawn Michaels in his prime. Definitely a major superstar. They don't call him Mr.
They don't call him Mr. Main Event for nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That should be crazy.
The Undertaker.
The
Phenom. 21-0. Until he lost, but still in his prime, the man was phenomenal.
Undertaker from the Ministry.
Yeah,
that was the character I really liked. Okay.
And then Jeff Hardy.
Like I liked it, but it was kind of like you're not supposed to be human, bro. You're supposed to be the dead man, and now you're like this motorcycle gang looking guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to wear a vest and he used to say Dead Man Inc. And he cut his hair, and I was like, yeah, like I like it, but it's kind of like, that's not the Undertaker that I like. I like, the old one, the Ministry of Darkness one, that Undertaker, the one that doesn't speak. But
no, Jeff Hardy is another one in his prime that he just pretty much used to do death-defying things, and so I would pay to see that match with you too.
That should be fun, bro. I'm telling you, I'll take it.
So. I usually let the talent promote what they need to promote when they come on the show. You pretty much have the floor to promote anything and everything you need to for your fans. So the floor is yours.
Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. Make sure you go and subscribe on that YouTube channel at Sebastian Cage. For any bookings, email me at bookrealsebastiancage@gmail.com. We're going to be up in Massachusetts this Saturday, and we're going to be, after that, we have my homeboy TJ Marconi. Shout out to TJ Marconi, his wedding on Sunday. After that, we're going to be going back down to New Jersey. We got a benefit show that we're doing for a member of the Pro Wrestling Magic locker room. He was one of the guys who basically rented out the building for us to put shows in Richfield Park. We're doing a benefit show for him, and then we got the whole month locked in after that. But it's gonna be lit.
Awesome. And I got one more question for you.
What's up?
If you had the opportunity
If you
right
had the
now
opportunity right
to
now to
get a contract
get a
for either
contract for
AEW
either
or
AEW
NXT,
or
would you choose?
NXT,
Would you take it?
Would you take it?
Well, yeah, of course, but probably I will probably take, if I had to choose between the two, it'll probably be AEW because I feel like I'll get a little bit of I was probably stay a little bit on the being myself more than you know working towards a character that I might get, because they might give you a different character, so you'll have to switch your whole thing up and be that character. That's probably in NXT, but if I had to choose, I'll probably choose AEW just because I feel like they'll let me be myself. You know what I mean? And I'll just tweak up a couple things, but definitely they'll probably let me be myself. You know what I mean? And that's
Okay.
what I feel is the best thing, to be yourself.
No, it sounds
And
good.
just
No, it sounds good.
fullest.
Well, there's a gentleman by the
Well,
name of
there's a
Shane
gentleman
Fair
by the name of
that
Shane
calls you the
Fair that
chosen one.
calls you the
So
chosen one.
you must be
So
making a mark
you
in
must be making a
New
mark
York City. So
in New York City. So
You already know, brother.
well,
Always been, always.
well,
absolutely, and I'm
absolutely,
wishing you
and
the best of luck
I'm
in your
wishing you the
career.
best of luck in your
We
career.
appreciate you having you on the
We
show.
appreciate you having you
Wreck
on the
havoc in
show.
New York City and the
Wreck havoc
Bronx,
in New
and
York
just do what
City
you
and
got
the
to do,
Bronx,
man.
and
And
just do what you got
again,
to
we
do,
appreciate you
man. And again,
being
we
on here.
appreciate you being on here.
Definitely, bro. Thank you for having me. You're the man. Hope to see you soon when I come down to Florida and go over there and mess things up in a good way, of course.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Take care.
But for sure, though, thank you, my brother. You
No
already
problem.
know. Follow me on Sebastian Cage and every social media. It's lit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, there you had it, fans. Sebastian Cage from New York City in the Bronx, a kid up and coming superstar, that is in New York and looking to come down to Florida to also wreak havoc. Thank you, fans, for watching as always and your support. Please follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. As always, we're stirring the pot a little bit. Tune in this Friday at 8 p.m. with me and my co-host. We are going to come up with another major topic that you guys are not going to want to miss. From all of us here at Evolution of Pro Wrestling, have a good night.